No one survives seeing my final form, she warned. He answered, then I'll die seeing you as you are. The night was silent, except for the wind dragging across the battlefield like a whisper of the dead. Smoke curled from still-burning wreckage, and the earth was scarred where plasma blasts had scorched the soil. Bodies lay in still heaps, both human and alien. The war had left few survivors. Captain Elias Rehn limped forward, his side burning from a fresh wound. His weapon was gone. His squad was gone. But he was still breathing, and that counted for something. Then she appeared. At first, she looked human or close enough. Her silhouette was feminine, her voice melodic, but her eyes glowed a deep violet, and her skin shimmered faintly with patterns that shifted like ink in water. I warned them not to send more humans, she said, stepping from the mist. Elias swallowed. And yet here I am. You won't last long, she said calmly. They never do. I've lasted longer than most, he replied, trying to keep the pain out of his voice. She tilted her head. You bleed. You tremble. And still you stand. He nodded. Standing's all I've got left. She studied him in silence for a long moment. Do you know who I am? He nodded again. Virellia, last of the Duskborn, commander of the Abyss Fleet. They call you the Endshade. And still you approach me. I wasn't given much choice. There's always a choice. Elias gave a bitter smile. I've already chosen. I didn't come here to kill you. She raised an eyebrow. Then why? To ask you to stop. Her eyes narrowed. You think words will succeed where weapons failed? I don't know, he admitted, but I had to try. She stepped closer. He didn't flinch. Her expression softened slightly, just for a second. You know, she said, no one who sees my final form survives. I've heard. I'm warning you. He took a deep breath, chest aching. Then I'll die, seeing you as you are. She froze. The wind stilled. Why? She asked quietly. Because I don't want to die afraid. I want to see the truth, even if it kills me. Virellia looked away. You humans, you always rush toward your deaths. You confuse courage for foolishness. Maybe, Elias said, but maybe we're the only ones willing to face what others won't. Another long silence passed. I could end your life right now, she whispered. You could, he agreed, but I won't. He blinked. Why? She stepped back, and the glow in her body pulsed brighter. The light rippled outward from her chest, and her figure began to shift. The illusion of humanity melted away. Her height increased. Her limbs lengthened. Her skin darkened into deep obsidian streaked with radiant veins of blue and silver. Wings, not feathered, but flowing like woven flame, unfurled behind her. Her eyes were like twin stars, ancient and sorrowful. She had become her final form. And Elias, unflinching, looked upon her wide-eyed. You're beautiful, he said softly. No fear, no scream, just awe. Virelia's face betrayed shock. No one has ever said that to me, she murmured. I mean it. I should destroy you. But you won't. No, I won't. She drew closer, towering above him. Yet he didn't move. He asked, why does seeing your true form kill others? They fear what they do not understand. Their minds collapse. Their hearts stop. Their senses shatter. Not from harm, but from truth. And I'm still standing. You are. That frightens me. Why? Because if a human can see me and live, then maybe I am not the monster I believed. Her form shimmered, the fire wings folding gently. She knelt before him, a goddess kneeling before a broken soldier. Elias reached forward and touched her cheek. Her eyes fluttered. She hadn't expected the touch. I was told you were a weapon, he said. not a person. They made me into one, she replied. But I once had a name. I once loved. What happened? My love was taken by your kind, burned from the skies by human fire. I'm sorry. She closed her eyes. So am I? I don't want this war to continue, Elias whispered. Too many have died. She opened her glowing eyes. Then let us end it. He blinked, just like that. No, she said, not easily, but perhaps together. He nodded. Together. The following days were chaos. Word of the soldier who stood before the Endshade and lived spread like wildfire. The alien armies hesitated. The human fleets paused. For the first time in years, both sides lowered their weapons. And when Virellia returned, not as a destroyer, but as a diplomat, standing beside her was Elias, bandaged but unbroken. There were protests, sabotage, hatred, but also hope. The galaxy learned that even at the edge of extinction, understanding was possible. Peace could be more powerful than any plasma cannon. And sometimes the heart of a broken soldier could change the fate of stars. One night, long after the war had ended, Elias stood on a balcony, watching the starlight ripple across the rebuilt capital. Virellia joined him, in her human-like form again, though her eyes always held galaxies. You never told me why you truly didn't kill me, he said. She smiled, because when I looked into your eyes for the first time, I saw someone who didn't want to fight, who wasn't afraid, who didn't see a monster. He turned to her. I saw you, and I saw the future. She leaned against him. I still remember the moment you said those words, she whispered. Then I'll die seeing you as you are. I meant them. She nodded. I know. And from that moment on, the galaxy remembered not just the war, but the day peace began with a soldier's gaze and an alien goddess's truth.